Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your first fighter into the cage. In the red corner from France, Iurie Bejenari.
Moving into the male ranks for the flyweight title on the line. Iurie Bejenari, another one of these MMA factory prospects, taking on little ninja Caswell. Big shout out to our fans on the pay-per-view listening now. Mention for Slav Josephson, who's contacted us on social media. Glad you're enjoying the fight, Slav.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent fighter in the blue corner. From Portsmouth, Brett Little Ninja Caswell.
Former Commonwealth Judo gold medalist, Brett Caswell makes his way down to the cage, representing Gym 01. And becoming a real experienced fighter in the scene. Picking up the win over Steve McComb in the anticipated rematch. Been around the block really, even in this early stage of his career. Caswell fought some big promotions, the likes of Cage Warriors, picking up some wins against experienced people like Marcin Lasota. Really looking forward to this bout now. Caswell is not your traditional type of judo you would assume with the normal throws. He's got some fantastic outside trips and just really interesting uses of the art. And it's fantastic to see it in mixed martial arts.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shark and Noah present 3 5-minute rounds for the professional flyweight title, sponsored by Charles Trott Roofing. And in the red corner, the record of 3 wins and 1 defeat, weighing in at 123.9 pounds, representing the MMA factory in France. Please welcome Iurie Bejenari. And his opponent fights on the blue corner, the record of 8 wins and 1 defeat, weighing in at 124.9 pounds, representing Gym 01 in Portsmouth. He is a Commonwealth Games Judo gold medalist. Please welcome Brett Little Ninja Caswell. Your referee in charge of the action, Mr. Hanty Nichols.
Tail of the tape here in this 125-pound title bout. Iurie Bejenari 3-1, taking on Brett Little Ninja Caswell 8-1. The referee in charge of this one, Andy Nichols. I'm David Leatherby, alongside me as always, Colin Howes. Colin, really looking forward to this one.
Yeah, one of the ones of the night. You know, this is going to be exciting. Brett has Olympic level judo, if you've never seen him fight before. So, you know, if he gets those hips, expect some big throws.
Yeah, and the thing with Caswell as well, I mentioned it briefly in the build up to the fight, he has those sort of outside trips. It's almost like a wrestling shoot. I mean, he covers such distance to come in with those little leg reaps. It really is impressive to see. But he has had fights recently where he's spent the majority of the time on the feet as well. He's sparred a lot with Steve McComb in both fights on the feet. So, going to be interesting to see where this one takes place.
Yeah, his fights with McComb are really tough. You know, Brett's always working on his striking. His grappling is very, very good. You know, his heel hooks. He works a lot on his heel hooks. You know, if he gets a chance, expect to see some ankle lock submissions for sure.
Yeah, I saw him obviously in his big win over at Cage Warriors, and many people, you know, thought that he would get the worst of the ground exchanges in that one, and he sat in 50-50 position and played heel hooks and didn't seem too bothered at all. He's a very wily competitor with the leg locks.
I think Bejenari definitely wants to keep this standing up. Again, he doesn't seem phased at all. These MMA factory guys are very tough individuals.
Yeah, they've brought some good guys over who've all been very solid competitors, and Bejenari looks very solid at the weight. Looks in good shape. He's looked to go to the body a couple of times, now going upstairs, holding the center of that cage.
Yeah, Caswell's doing a good job of moving side to side. You know, he's not staying in one spot.
Beautifully in on the double there.
Nice takedown.
Bejenari, yeah, timed that really, really well. Caswell using that head grip to get up, and he might look to jump on this guillotine, Colin.
Yeah, I think he had it chin control. He didn't quite have his forearm in front of the neck.
Good stuff from Bejenari, though, giving Caswell something to think about, hasn't he, with that takedown?
Definitely. Caswell, so hard to hold down, though, especially with the cage behind him. He'll get up straight away. But Bejenari sent a message to Brett, you know, to Caswell to say, you know, I can take you down. If you don't focus.
Definitely, good work from the Frenchman thus far. And he's held the middle of the cage for the majority of these striking. Oh, big left hand, that was on the mark. And he's swarming his man now. Caswell looks, wow, how quick does Caswell pop to his feet, even when he's just been hurt? I think that was a bit of a flash punch. He looks to have recovered. He looks to have his feet under him, Colin.
Yeah, he recovered well there.
But again, Bejenari sending out a message now. Looks very confident. He's hand in the middle of that cage and he's pushing the action around here.
Yeah, nice shot from Caswell. Yeah, I would say it's a good idea for Caswell to get a takedown, you know. Bejenari is very dangerous.
Yeah, dream start for the Frenchman thus far in this title bout. Beautifully goes upstairs and then uses it to get the takedown.
Nice wrestling from Bejenari.
Yeah, Bejenari's shown a bit of everything thus far. He's having a great opening round here, Colin.
Yeah, 1 minute to go.
I think Brian Adams in the corner there will be pleased to get Brett Caswell in at the end of this one, Colin, to be honest, and look at changing the tactics here and looking at, you know, changing the flow of this fight, because the Frenchman is really beginning to take over.
I totally agree with you, yeah. Brian's he's already going to have a list of stuff he's going to say to Brett. The good thing with Brett is he's a really good listener, so he'll listen to everything that his coach says. And it's a tough one because he's been taken down twice. You know, he's been hit and rocked. You know, what do you do? What's your strategy from there?
Yeah, again, getting a little takedown at the end of the round there. He's got very good time in the Frenchman. He's just able to mix it up well. He really disguises those takedowns well. And what a first round we have here. Well, we've said all night, Colin, the matchmaking tonight, the fights have been so back and forth. They've been so well matched. We've seen, I mean, one of the only fights that we've seen where somebody got an early finish was Owen Gale, and he was up against it on paper. You know, the matches have been so well matched throughout. And this is another one. You've got Iurie Bejenari coming in, you know, on paper 3-1, not as experienced as Caswell, but certainly a worthy opponent and definitely taking that first round, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, the records don't, you know, the old saying, records are for DJs, you know.
Yeah.
It's not a true reflection of the fighter, really. You know, you don't know all the different factors that would have gone into that record. So, again, you know, Brian Adams would have looked at it and seen that it was a good fight. You know, let's not forget, you know, Brett Caswell is one of Brian's fighters. He's not giving anybody, any of the fighters, easy fights, you know. You don't get anywhere by doing that. Let's see what's going to happen. This is really exciting. I'm really excited for this because I know Brett's going to be, Brian would have told Brett some information. And see if he can use that information.
Yeah, Bejenari raised his hands towards the crowd in between rounds. You know, he's come down and fought Caswell on his home turf. He's had a great first round. He's going to be filled with confidence now. Caswell looking much busier and trying to take the center of that cage.
I think Caswell was definitely surprised to be taken down, you know, three times.
Yeah.
I don't think he expected it at all, maybe, you know, caught him off guard.
Yeah, it's very well disguised though from a Frenchman, isn't it? You know, he'll mix it up to the head and then just shoot straight down on the legs, almost seamlessly. Been very impressive him thus far. Level changes. Nice little back kick attempt from Bejenari. Oh, spinning back fist and left and right hands.
Brett can't close the distance, he just can't seem to get close enough.
No, he's having trouble working out this awkward puzzle in front of him that is Iurie Bejenari. And Bejenari finds himself in top position again. I don't think Caswell would be upset if the Frenchman followed him down, to be honest, Colin.
No, I think that's exactly what he needs, really. He needs to work. And Bejenari knows, you know, he's done his homework. He knows that he's good on the ground.
Nice low kick from Caswell. Used them really well at times in both McCoon fights. Just kind of that fading away low kick. Bejenari, good head movement and then a 1-2 to the body.
Yeah, I mean, Bejenari, for this weight, he looks very strong.
He does. Extremely thick set, isn't he?
Yeah. I think Brett should shoot for a double leg. Off a few punches and then try and shoot for a double.
Yeah, almost attempting an Imanari style roll there. And heel hooks, as you know, Colin, can change a fight in a split second. It's, you know, as devastating as a knockout punch, certainly. So if he's going to roll for those legs again, you've seen the likes of Ryan Hall do it in the Ultimate Fighter. Caswell gets the clinch now. Bejenari just shoves his man off, though.
Extremely strong.
Brian Adams, you can see him in the corner, and he's becking Caswell on. He wants him to start coming forward. Phil Harris as well there, asking for him to just start coming forward and not let the Frenchman dictate the pace. And the Frenchman's got his hands down now.
Yeah, he feels very confident, I think. He's kind of had his way, you know.
Oh, big right hand!
Oh, go. He needs to go forward.
Yeah, was he hurt or was it strange?
I don't, he looked shocked.
Yeah, he did look shocked for a second, but he seems to have got his legs back underneath him.
Brett really needs to capitalise on that, I think.
Yeah, that's got to be a confidence booster for Caswell, though. He knows he's got the power to hurt him.
Yeah, see, if he can set it up off a few punches, he'll hit that double leg without a doubt.
Bejenari, nice jab. Spinning back fist attempt.
We've got 1 minute on the clock now.
Again, trying to jump in for that scissor takedown. Looking to attack the legs, nothing doing.
Brian Adams telling Brett to get up, screaming across the cage for him to get up, which he kind of needs to try and do, I guess, because the time's ticking away. And
yeah, 30 seconds left now in this second round. Oh, the Frenchman again beautifully times that takedown, Colin.
yeah,
Just ducked under the punch. Brett is on the neck.
side control, bit of explosion from Brett there. I mean, the time is over now. Brett's holding on, he's smart. He knows he doesn't take any damage from here.
Good work from the Frenchman, though, to secure that takedown at the end of the round and then not get bucked over and go back into the north-south position. Raises his hands again, and what you're looking at is an extremely confident Iurie Bejenari here, and he's silenced the home crowd somewhat thus far, Colin. I mean, a Brett Caswell fight, the atmosphere is second to none, and the people at the moment are a bit shocked, I think, by the first 2 rounds here, as you see Caswell looking to roll for the Iurie-style heel hook attacks, and again going for the leg scissors there. And I mean, we say it all the time, Colin, you can't judge from a commentary position, but he's looking at maybe needing a heel hook style finish or he did rock him in that round momentarily, so he knows he's got the power to hurt him, but I think Caswell may be looking at a finish, Colin.
Yeah, I mean, some of the things that Caswell did was almost desperation. Some of the techniques he went for. He's not really having his way in the stand-up. He's been taken down. You know, this is the round he needs to do something. I mean, again, I'm not a judge. I don't really see Brett ahead in this fight so far. I really see him down by 2. I could be wrong, but this is the round he's going to have to really put the pressure on, get a takedown and work some grappling.
Yeah, are we in for a turn up for the books here in this title bout at 125 pounds as we move in to the 3rd round.
You see, the thing is, will Bejenari stay composed, you know, the way he has done, or is he going to be a bit overconfident here? I mean, he's had his way, really.
Yeah, minus that little shot in the second round that will have given the Caswell fans hope.
Yeah.
But Bejenari after that did tighten up. Oh, nice little left hand from Bejenari. I think that the surprising thing is, Colin, is that Caswell's allowing Bejenari to take the middle of that cage again. You know, and dictate the action as he has been. Now Caswell's trying to move forward a bit more. That's what he's got to do here.
Yeah, he does. He needs to close the distance. He's fighting on the outside. Brett is best in grappling range, so if he can close the distance, that's his best chance. But he's taking some shots, Brett, you know, it's easier said than done.
Yeah, exactly. It's easy to say from a commentary position, you're right. Frenchman looking for the right hand. Ducks under well. Nice spinning back kick. Yeah. Very unorthodox attacks, and he's looked extremely solid everywhere, let's be honest. He's shown good takedown defense. He's shown excellent takedowns. He's good with his hands. He's had some good kicks as well. You know, the guys have brought over a real strong prospect here. Spinning back fist attempt from Caswell. Just clipped him, I think.
Yeah.
Brett in on, great takedown from Caswell.
Great timing, great timing.
Beautiful takedown, and now what can he do from this grappling position?
He better hold on, Brett, because this is his one shot.
There's 2:40 left in the round. The Frenchman gets back to his feet very impressively, but Brett still has that clinch, Colin.
Yeah, he has one underhook.
Wow, impressive work. I mean, you know, but better than most, Colin. I mean, just to get that back to the feet like that is a tough thing to ask, especially against Brett Caswell, isn't it?
Extremely strong, especially against Brett, yeah. I mean, Bejenari's extremely strong. You know, that was Brett's shot, I think. You know, hopefully he can get another takedown. But that was his chance there. He could have capitalised on the position.
The Frenchman, Bejenari, is in on the takedown again and gets it.
Let's see what Brett can do from here.
At this point in time, with this long left, you know, is Caswell almost worth just going for a position, even if it's, you know, even if it's giving away the half guard to try and get a leg reap or something, Colin, you know, because,
yeah,
as we say that, it's back to the feet. Because he's not getting any change out of these situations, is he?
No, you know, there's a minute left now.
Is Iurie Bejenari on his way to picking up? Did Caswell hurt him then, or was that a slip? Tough to tell. Couldn't really see from our vantage point. Caswell's corner team calling him on. Another right hand from Caswell. Spinning back kick attempt from the Frenchman.
Yeah, Bejenari seems to be in full control now of the fight, you know. Brett doesn't really, he really does need to push forward. That's what he needs to do. That's what he needs to do. He needs to start opening up. You know, and it's too late now. You know.
Good head movement from Bejenari. Caswell in on the takedown.
Very nice, very nice.
A few seconds left.
He doesn't have enough time.
Trying to get that leg. Bejenari does well. Goes to move to the back right at the end. And that's it for this 125-pound title fight. Bejenari showing good respect. The fighter's embrace. Tough matchup for Caswell. Bejenari raises his hands in the air. He thinks he's done enough. We think he's done enough. But the only scores that matter are in the hands of the judges, and they are the only people in the building that have got their minds 100% on the task of judging. We say it all the time. You can't judge from home if you're looking down at your phone on Twitter, or you're having a bit of a beer, or you're talking rubbish like me and you. It's down to the judges.
Speak for yourself.
So, you know, let's see now as we hand over to our MC for the evening, the legendary Mr. Ricky Wright. We get the verdict to the judges for this 125-pound flyweight title bout.
And after 3 rounds of action, we've had to go to the judges' scorecard. For your winner by unanimous decision, and now Shock and Awe Professional Flyweight Champion, Iurie Bejenari! And let's cheer for your runner-up, Brett Caswell.
Bonjour, Iurie, ça va? I'm joking, yeah, I haven't got that in my locker, yeah. Who speaks English here? Yeah. This man. Obviously, okay, Brett Caswell came in, had a great record, great judo. Was the takedowns the game plan? Were you surprised that he could get the takedown, or was that something he was confident of doing?
Il a dit le mec il est venu avec un gros niveau en judo, un gros record. Et il posait la question est-ce que le game plan c'était de l'amener au sol ou est-ce que c'était autre chose?
Ce qu'on a fait aujourd'hui, déjà merci beaucoup au public, merci beaucoup à l'organisation de m'avoir donné cette opportunité et merci beaucoup à mon adversaire. Il a été courageux vu ce qui lui est arrivé et franchement, sinon je pense qu'on n'aurait pas fait le combat. Donc merci et que son papa soit en paix. Le game plan a été de faire ce qu'on a fait ici et c'était beaucoup d'entraînement, beaucoup de préparation. Et donc le résultat est tombé ce soir. On a la ceinture, Tonton Lopez.
He said first he wanted to thank the audience, the organization, the fighter because he's very respectful because of what he did. He said rest in peace to his father. He said the game plan was just a lot of training, a lot of hard training, thanks to his team in France and Lopez, which is the head coach back in France. He said just do a lot of hard work and that's why he came with the win today.
I believe he's 34 if I'm correct, and that's a big win at this stage in his career. I mean, what plans has he got in the future? Is he excited to come over and defend this belt now? Because it's a fantastic belt to pick up, obviously, on Shock and Awe.
Il dit aujourd'hui tu as 34 ans, c'est une grosse victoire. Qu'est-ce que c'est pour toi, c'est quoi le futur, ce qui va arriver après?
Ah, j'ai 34 ans, mais pour faire du MMA, il n'y a pas l'âge. Hein. Donc on va au bout. Je me sens très bien à 34 ans comme avant. Donc on va aller le plus loin possible. Bien sûr, on vise très haut, mais on monte échelle par échelle, étape par étape. Donc voilà, ce qui va arriver, ce sera bientôt peut-être possible si je continue à bosser comme ça. Donc c'est pas l'âge qui fait tout, c'est l'envie.
He said he's maybe 34, but he's still in very good shape. The goal for him is to be as high as possible. So he goes step by step. Every step is a good step in his career, and he just wants to go as high as possible.
Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Really fantastic performance. Your new champion, Iurie Bejenari.